All right, guys, welcome back to another TA Tech News Weekly. I'm your host, TA Tech. Today we have a good old friend, Benji. It's been a minute, man. I
Back
missed
from the
doing a
dead.
podcast episode with you. I missed doing an episode with you. So, I wanted
Me
to,
too.
you know, bring you back on and hopefully, um, you know, bring you back more often. I miss doing the Tech Unlock podcast with you, man. I've said it before. One of the best times we ever had. How you been, man? What's going on?
Yeah, I've been good. I've just been, for those who don't know, I've just been doing some door-to-door sales all summer. It's been stressful, but also it's been good. So I haven't really had that much time to like actually make my own content. But
Yeah.
I'm basically almost done with it. So like next week I'll start posting content again, and yeah, back on that grind. It's gonna
Awesome,
be good.
man. Awesome, man. So, I know you've been like busy with uh life and work. Have you caught up with everything on the tech side?
Oh yeah, still keeping track of all that stuff. iPhone 16, 16 Pro, Apple Intelligence. I've been running the iOS 18 beta on my phone all summer.
Oh,
So
really?
I've been playing around with it. I love it, honestly. I think it's probably one of the best iOS updates ever. And now everybody can
Yeah.
update. So if you haven't updated, guys, go update because it's actually sick. Especially like
Yeah.
with iMessage. I mean, since I've been in America for the past 6 months almost, everybody
Yeah.
uses iMessage here, which is
Yep.
crazy. Like back in the UK, everybody uses WhatsApp, which honestly sucks. I hate WhatsApp. If there's one app I would want to get rid of on my phone forever, it's WhatsApp. Maybe Facebook as well,
Really?
but yeah, I don't like WhatsApp. It just looks clunky. I don't like the UI. I don't like the way it works. But iMessage is so much better, and there's some good
Yeah.
updates with it, like sending messages later. That's been clutch,
Yeah,
so
dude.
many times. And then also like the reactions, you can finally react with other emojis, stickers. Um, there's a lot of changes in iOS 18 that I think a lot of regular everyday people would actually appreciate.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
simple
definitely.
things like changing the lock screen buttons, customizing your icons finally.
Yeah.
Um, it's a great update to do, I think. It's awesome. And also the new I must say, like I think a lot of people are complaining about the iPhone 16 lineup, but
Mhm.
I think it's a pretty good update from the 15 Pros and the 15s. It's just I guess not everybody can justify the upgrade,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Yeah, I actually made a video about that, last night, but, probably a couple days from when this podcast will be uploaded. Um, and I discussed my thoughts about that, why I decided to go with the iPhone 15 Pro and Apple Watch Series 9. Um,
should have
I
waited
re
like a month and you could have gotten.
I regret not waiting, but at the same time, I'm kinda happy. Um, I don't know, I have mixed feelings, but anyway, I just,
Yeah,
like,
I'm not seeing any reviews yet.
you know me, I'm more of, like, uh, software versus hardware, like, I need the software features more than I need the hardware features.
Right.
That's a thing. I mean, yeah, better battery life. Everybody could use better battery life, but I mean, iPhone 15 Pro is decent for me. So I'm happy, but I'm not. I'm like right in between. uh, but
I
I
think
think that this year they did pretty good. I mean, honestly, I don't know how I feel about the whole camera button thing. I think it's
I think it's
cool.
cool.
Yeah, I think it's
I think
cool.
it'll actually be useful for a lot of people.
Yeah, yeah. No, I do too. I just like it's just another button to learn and get used to, and
I guess if yeah, I
just
guess
one of
if you're a
those
slow
things.
learner, it makes sense. But yeah, something that surprised me though from like all of the Apple releases that came out is the AirPods 4, like the
Yeah,
base model ones.
Yeah, yeah,
Brand new AirPods for 130 bucks is honestly
yeah.
like, is it 130 or 120? 130. Absolute steal.
30. Yeah, yeah,
Like I hated on the AirPods 3
yeah.
a lot because they kind of sucked. Let's be honest. I know you still have yours, right?
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, I hated
Right
on them
here.
because like you can literally go on Amazon and buy the exact look, no, like you could buy AirPods Pro, like the first gens, for the
Hmm.
exact same price, if not less, and they had
Yeah,
more features. But now I think with the AirPods 4 coming in at 130, that's a pretty decent deal, even though you're not getting noise cancellation or anything like that. But I think it's actually worth it. I'm trying to think. I think how much did the AirPods 3 cost when they came out? Don't tell me it's 130.
yeah, I think
No,
so.
I think they're like 170 or something,
Yeah, I was gonna say
which is
160,
crazy.
170,
Like I think
somewhere around there.
they've pretty much destroyed the whole. They already have destroyed and dominated in the Bluetooth headphones
Oh
region,
yeah, for sure.
and now like with AirPods that are even cheaper, they're they're gonna fly. It's crazy.
I'm kind of disappointed. I've been seeing a lot of these AirPod knockoffs with the screens on them,
No, I
and
don't understand. I don't understand why you would have a
I mean,
screen on the
yeah,
AirPods case.
yeah, but at the same
Kind of
time, I'm
dumb.
like, kind of seems cool. I don't know.
It kind of. I think it's too gimmicky though. Like realistically, how often are you going to? I mean, most people who have, well, no, not most, but a lot of people who have AirPods probably have an Apple Watch, right?
Yeah,
And on the Apple Watch, you can do basically the same stuff you would be able to do on that tiny screen on an AirPods case.
yeah,
Because like with my AirPods, I put my AirPods on and I chuck the case somewhere, either in my pocket or on my bed or on my desk or whatever, or in my car, and then I just don't really think about the case and I don't really use
right,
it
right,
because it's just a case. It's supposed to charge my AirPods, and that's it.
right.
So I don't see the point um, in having a case with a screen on it. I mean, does it look cool? Does it sound cool? Yes, but is it practical? No, I don't think so. I don't think you need it, especially if you have an Apple Watch. Like you literally have the watch on you all the time, and you literally
Yeah,
just go in and tap next or raise the volume. And now you can do a
you
lot of stuff
actually,
with Siri too. So
yeah, you actually made a great segue to my next question for you. Apple Watch. What are your thoughts?
not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed. I was
Yeah,
hoping that when they said we completely re-engineered, redesigned the Apple Watch from the ground up, it looks the exact same. Like, okay, it's maybe a little bit lighter, maybe
yeah,
it's a little bit
yeah.
thinner. I do want to go try one at the Apple Store just to see the difference. I think the bigger
Uh-huh.
screens are going to be nice, but then there's also for some reason the bezels are bigger. Don't understand how that works. Um, I guess the faster charging that's going to be clutch, honestly.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
I think that's probably the feature that I would want because my
Yeah.
Series 9 right now is fine. The
Mhm.
battery kind of sucks. Like I get to the end of the day and it's at 10%, and sometimes it even dies before I go to bed. Like I get
Oh,
up
yeah.
at around 8 in the morning and then go to bed at like maybe 12, between 12 and 2 a.m.
Mhm.
And the watch is basically dead after midnight. So it kind of
Right.
sucks. But I guess yeah, it'll be,
But at
unless I
the
put it in
same
low
time,
power mode, then it works. But
yeah, but at the same
uh,
time, like, how much are you actually using your watch versus your phone? Like, do you use your watch more during the day than your
no,
phone? Or
honestly, I barely use my watch. Like I just use it for just to glance at notifications every now and then.
yeah,
And then sometimes I'll use it to log my water intake because I use Waterminder to help me keep track of how much I'm drinking and stuff, make sure I'm hydrated.
right.
Right. So I use that a lot, and then also use it sometimes to check the weather, the temperature, and of course it's constantly tracking my exercise. Which, I mean, doing door to door, I'm walking like 8 9 miles a day sometimes, sometimes less than
Oh
that.
wow.
But um, So it's like constantly tracking everything, and it's like, yeah. So that might also be a factor. Maybe when I go home and I'm a lot more lazy, I'll end the day with like 60%, something like that. But also the battery health is kind of degrading pretty quickly on my Series 9. So I don't think I'm gonna upgrade, but maybe. I don't know. Because I might upgrade my phone,
Mhm.
but we'll see.
How
Because
long have you had the Series 9? Have you had it since like it launched or?
no, I got it in October of last year.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's not, it's been almost a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm actually surprised that the battery's kind of degraded so quickly because my Series 7 I had for 2 years.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember
So,
that. Um, what are your thoughts? And I know like we're jumping a little bit here, but like what are your thoughts on AirPods Max? I know what you're gonna say already. I know what
oh
you're gonna
my
say.
goodness. That's like the worst. If you want to even call it upgrade, they literally just replace the port, new colors. That's it. Absolute waste. Like
Yeah.
I'm not paying.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I had AirPods Max for a month, and I returned them because of the things that I disliked, and one of them was lightning, which I guess
Hmm.
they fixed. But then there were other issues that they just didn't fix. Like they're expensive. Like even I mean, when I got them, they were like $350, which
Yeah.
for AirPods Max isn't terrible. But then I switched over to the Sony's, the Sony WHX XM5s,
Hmm.
um, and they're yeah they're good. They're
Yeah. I
so much better than
like
AirPods.
yeah, I've heard a lot about those. And I, I honestly like
The biggest letdown of the whole event was AirPods Max. They're like, oh, new
I
AirPods
still
Max in new colors, yay! No, you can't be doing that, man.
I still use these more. I probably actually use these more than I use my AirPods sometimes.
Bro, the girl I'm seeing right now has headphones similar to those, and I just make fun of her all the time. She's like, "Well, you should buy me AirPods." Then I'm like, I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna invest that much right now at this
Yeah,
stage.
plus it's like
She asked me the other day, well, because I've been complaining about my AirPods, because for some
uh-huh.
reason, whenever I'm on the phone, it just the mic. I don't know what's wrong with the mics on my AirPods. It just doesn't work very well. Or I should go to the Apple
Oh
store and
gee.
get it changed out. But yeah, it's weird. And then, and then I'm like, I might upgrade. And she's like, oh, what are you gonna do with the old ones? Implying like, can I have them?
that
Yeah, she's a stranger. I was saying, she
that
asked me the
that's
same thing about my iPhone. She's like, are you getting the iPhone 16? What are you gonna do with the old one?
that's what my dad wanted when I turned in the iPhone 13 Pro for the 15. Um he wasn't with me that day, so that wouldn't have worked out well. Um and I don't know, I just felt like the 13 battery life had just severely gone down. So I'm like, I don't think he's gonna, you know, last a day um with this phone because like I said, battery. When he goes to work, he likes to listen to music or something. Um, sometimes so
Does he not charge? Does he not charge his phone in the car?
no. His yeah, he's old school. Uh,
I literally literally
I
every
have
time
to
I'm in
do
the car, my
everything for
phone's
him.
going dead. Apart from right now.
I have to do everything for him, and it's like, come on. But no, um, I recently just upgraded my parents. Actually, the day that iOS 18 came out, I put iOS 18 on their phones. And my dad was like, "Why does my phone look a little different?" Like swiping down notification center, and control center. He was like, "Well, what the heck?" I'm like, "It's the
Yeah, I
new
need to get
update.
my.
Get used to it. You'll be fine." My mom, and honestly, like for those who um, don't see the updates or don't, like, really pay attention to what's new and stuff, it basically looks the same, it works the same, everything, whatever. My
It
mom
just has
was
extra
even like,
features
"Oh,
that you
you do
can
these
use.
updates, I don't even notice them sometimes." So it's just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Uh,
There's just like small things that I guess like if you find are pretty cool. But I think that's the cool thing about iOS as well is they don't force you to use like all the new features. Like they don't force you to move your icons wherever you want. They don't force you to change your icons completely. Like if you're like an old granddad and you're used to the way something works on the
yeah,
iPhone, it still works the same. Except of course maybe yes, it looks a little bit different. But at
right,
the same time, like it's still easy to use. Even the new features are easy to get used to. It's not
exactly.
Apple Intelligence is gonna be sick though. Like I can't wait for that to
Dude,
actually
I
like
cannot
roll out
wait
properly
for
because
Apple
I'm on
Intelligence.
18.1 right now and I don't see Apple Intelligence anywhere. It might be because my phone's on the UK region, but
Oh, gotcha.
um yeah, because we don't exactly have it yet. I don't know
Right.
why my phone randomly updated to that beta, but uh,
I honestly I'm disappointed in a way. I kinda thought that the whole Siri thing would just update with iOS 18, but it's part of the Apple Intelligence, and I'm still waiting for that upgrade. Like,
yeah,
I
well,
really wanna see.
I guess it makes sense because it's a huge step for
Yeah,
Apple, and they want to perfect it. They want to make sure that the product works well, and that it doesn't have as many bugs and glitches. Because I mean, Siri's got such a bad reputation at this point,
yeah,
and
yeah,
Apple doesn't want Apple Intelligence to kind of start off and have the same reputation,
yeah.
which makes perfect sense. I think.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Um, where do you see Apple Intelligence going in the future?
I think it'll definitely get better. I think the way that it learns who you are, like what you do, like it's kind of scary. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah,
Low key, kind of scary how much it actually like wants to learn and knows about you. But at the same time, I think it's cool because it'll make life so much easier. It's like you have a
yeah,
personal assistant that knows you almost better than you do yourself. Um, like I think where is it gonna go? I think it's just gonna keep getting better, keep getting more personalized,
mhm.
and then it could either backfire and completely ruin people's lives, or it could actually be good and
Yeah,
stuff.
what kinds of things would you like to see? Um,
Honestly, I don't really know.
you
To be completely
yeah,
honest.
yeah,
Um, like
I like, I think about it myself,
I think the whole fact that it just learns your habits and learns your routines and stuff like that, and it can suggest things accordingly. I think that's sick because it'll literally make
yeah,
using your phone a lot easier. And also, I think it might make you use your phone less just because it's doing most of the stuff for you already. You don't have to
yeah,
be more
yeah,
present in the real world.
yeah, I definitely see that. I definitely see that. What did you think of did you watch the event?
Yeah, I did.
What did you think about the whole event overall?
I think it was good. I think it felt like a little bit of a drag. Like some
Mhm.
bits were a bit long.
Yeah,
And also like how they went back through Apple Intelligence and kind of like re-explained the whole thing and how it works. But I guess it makes sense because a lot of people didn't watch WWDC because it's a developers conference, and so they watched the
right.
normal event because it's for normal people, and they use normal people terms usually. Um, yeah, but no, I think the event was well put together. I think it was just long. It felt like a little bit of a drag, and I feel like they could have made a lot of things a bit quicker. Like also, they didn't really have to mention AirPods Max getting updated because they
Dude,
didn't. Literally just
dude,
added USB C, and I
that
guess
was
that's
it.
nice. I mean, nothing like the sound quality and everything on AirPods Max is great. I just don't see why people would spend $550 on
And
basically
that's the
headphones that came out
thing.
3 years ago,
Yeah.
4 years ago.
And
How yeah, 4 years ago.
that was the thing with me. it was bad enough that they, just slapped USB-C on it, but they kept it at the same
Such a
price.
lazy move. Yeah, such a lazy move, and yeah, keeping it at the same
Like,
price is crazy.
do you not care? And I've heard a lot of people say this. Do you not care about your product? Like, what the heck? Because correct me
It's
if
like,
I'm wrong,
do you actually
and
want people
I
to
don't know.
buy this?
Yeah, exactly. And correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you think that they should have lowered the price a little bit, and especially because they have
I think
USB-C now?
so. Like when they announced the price, I was like, they've got to make it cheaper, at least like $100 cheaper. But they're like, no, $550. What?
Dude,
I'm not buying.
dude, I'm done. I'm done. Like, come on.
Everybody's getting. I'm staying in a house with like another like 10 of my colleagues, and I've had two of them like just randomly stare at me like, "Why are you in the car? What are you doing?"
Damn, man. Oh, so you don't have your own like
Yeah.
room set up over there?
No, these last couple weeks, no.
Oh, damn, man. I'm sure you can't wait to get back home to
Yeah.
your own stuff.
Uh, kind of, but also not really. It's like I like
Well,
America. I'd rather move here to be honest,
what the
for
heck do you like
various
America
reasons.
for?
But yeah,
Especially
huh?
now coming in the winter. What the heck do you see good about this place? I hate the cold.
Well,
I
winter
hate
winter in the
snow.
UK winter in the UK kind of sucks too.
Really? Does it snow in the UK though?
That's the worst part. It's really really cold and it rarely snows. It's like at
Damn.
least yeah,
Damn, man. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, man,
just one
like
sec.
I'm I can't wait for iOS 18. I had the iOS 18 beta on my iPhone 10R. It was good. I mean, I really had any problems, but not having the the AI stuff coming onto it kind of sucks. Um I actually just got off the beta on that phone because the battery life is starting to degrade even more. So I'm like, I'm just gonna take the beta off because I don't need it anymore. iOS 18's out, and for 18.1, I'll just wait for it. I don't care. I kind of love last minute. Benji, I do appreciate you coming through and chatting with us a little bit.
Finally made it
Uh,
for once.
yeah, man. I mean, I think I've been trying to get you on for like 4 or 5 times already, maybe more. It worked now. It worked. Uh, Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this week's podcast. Thank you, Benji, for joining us, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.